Okay, guys, this is another book I want to share. It's called Mining the Sky. Mining the Sky, and shows like a spacecraft grabbing hold of an asteroid above the Earth. And it looks like a mining station by John Lewis. And untold riches, untold riches, untold riches from the asteroids, comets, and planets. So, like, I really think that if we mine asteroids and comets and planets, like, we can make Earth really rich that way if we mine asteroids. But I think um, there are untold riches on just one asteroid. Like it could be so much gold on an asteroid. There could be a lot of platinum, so many other metals that we never heard of before, like alien metals. Or we can like also heard if you can also mine for water too on an asteroid because asteroids are very icy too, and like we can mine it for a lot of silver. But I heard there are some planetary companies like called planetary resources. They want to mine asteroids in the coming years, and like so like I think that'll be really good for the economy. And like, but I think what happens when like there's so much gold on an asteroid where like it basically like the bankers like it's very disruptive like I heard disruptive technology. Like why are 3D printing called disruptive technologies yet they are amazing technologies? Is because it's a it's a threat to capitalism because I know the bankers want us to be that rich. Maybe I mean if we all became rich, like one day we found a magical asteroid with so much metals on it, so much wealth of metals, so much for everybody on Earth. It could supply all our you know mineral needs. Like I mean, there's a lot of minerals on Earth that are like very scarce that we keep mining on Earth. I mean, it probably is a good idea to mine asteroids in space rather than mine our our planets being like And there's a lot of images from space showing minings happening on Earth. Like it showed like the Earth looked really scarred up because there was just so much digging going on. You can actually see it from space. They said like these mining things that were happening in Italy with these marble mines and stuff. It's called Planetary Resources. This company I heard of. They want to mine asteroids one day. I think they're already doing it, but it's like a private company. And it makes me wonder why like great technologies like 3D printing are called disruptive technologies, but they are so but they are changing our lives in a great way. Like because they're disruptive because you know it's really good. Maybe like the bankers don't want us to succeed. I mean, they must have untold technologies that the government has that they don't want us to have access to that would already supply us with so much wealth. And I think we're not rich because of, I believe it's the government or the bankers don't want us to have access to that. They want us always be in a prison planet. Yeah, I call it a prison planet, like Alex Jones said, like a prison planet. or like they don't want you to have access to any good technology. I mean, the invention of the smartphone has really changed everything. Like, I mean, we used to not have smartphones, and like, I mean, that's really changed my life in a good way. I mean, these computers, these amazing technologies, making our lives simple, and like with 3D printing, you can like 3D print anything you want. People 3D printing stuff to like, like sell art from 3D printing stuff. 3D printing art to like sell online or something. So you can sell it to people. If it's really good, maybe you can make a lot of money like selling like 3D printed, you know, um, sculpture or something to people. And like you can make maybe an online business that way. And that's probably why I think it's good to invest in a 3D printer and buy one. And the predictions are more fantastic and startling than science fiction, but logical and precise. John Lewis has given us a glimpse of the future as it will be. He showed us how the human race will expand into the solar system, thereby demonstrating once again that while our resources may be limited at any given time, the human imagination is not. John Lewis forces us to accept the outrageously improbable as a logical part of our future. While we worry over the depletion of the Earth's natural resources, the pollution of our planet, and the challenges presented by the Earth's billions of dollars worth of metals, fuels, and life-sustaining substances await us in nearby space. In this visionary book, noted planetary scientist John S. Lewis explains how we can mine these precious metals from the asteroids, comets, and planets in our own solar system for use in space construction projects. And this is just one of the possibilities. Join John S. Lewis as he contemplates milking the moons of Mars for water and hollowing out asteroids for spacebound homesteaders, all while demonstrating the economic and technical feasibility of plans that were once considered pure fiction. And so this is a really great book. It's like, I mean, when we do start mining asteroids and being able to mine them for metals and being able to actually also stop asteroids from hitting our planet too, like the meteor that hit in Russia, the Chelyabinsk meteor, and that killed people when it hit. So like, I think we also need to mine asteroids and also know how to deflect them. And there's so much space junk in space right now that I heard. I mean, with so much rockets that they're sending into space right now, like we're going to have a space defense system like that protects the planet. Like, I mean, there's so much debris. There has to be. I mean, they've been sending things into space for a very long time. Who knows with so much stuff up there? I mean, and they still are. And we need to clean up space and mine asteroids. So, like, because I heard like whoever is actually Neil deGrasse Tyson said whoever is actually the first one to mine asteroids will be the world's first trillionaire. Because there's just so much, like wealth on an asteroid that you could turn it into. There's a lot of gold on it. Like I've heard of other planets that are made up of diamond planets. Planets that were made of diamond, and like, I mean, would that be like, that probably would be worth something to hear on this planet. And like, I think it's And this book came out in the 90s, like, and it's still such a great book. I mean, I want a future like that where we mine asteroids and like sending people to Mars and mining minerals on Mars too, mining minerals on the moon, and so much other stuff. You know, like, yeah, mining the sky and an asteroid.